Good morning, everyone. There's my view. There's still snow up here. I'm already packed up and ready. I'm going to be hiking out with Lydia. She's getting ready right now. So I probably won't record much, or at least say much if I am. She wants to get to Highway 18 access to Big Bear. And I don't think I'm going to go into Big Bear from Highway 18. I'm planning on taking the Van Dusen trail into Big Bear City and going to the post office to pick up a resupply package. And then there's a bus from Big Bear City to Big Bear Lake. I can go into the lake and do laundry and get snacks and stuff. So that will probably be tomorrow for me because it's another 9 miles, but just the access to Big Bear Lake is about a 20-mile day. It doesn't look like it'll be too hard, but it's hard to know because the trail conditions yesterday were so bad. So anyway, camped over there and you can see the sunrise. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's 5:56, 35 degrees. Lydia said she needs a little bit more time to go ahead and go, so it's cold. I'll get moving. She'll catch up with me up later on the trail. What am I trying to say? 6:49. Up there was my highest elevation for the day, but there's some campers. I wasn't going to interrupt them. 8,742 feet and cell phone service. So I messaged my husband. Well, I did it on Facebook, so just will wake him up. 35 degrees. I already said that too. The rest of the day will be descending with little ups and downs, and hopefully it'll be a good day. Still patches of snow. Lots of dogs, some horses, chickens. Pretty view up there. There's a road down there. I keep hearing a lot of cars go by. Thought it was in the middle of nowhere. So pretty. It's 8:08. I've hiked 5.4 miles so far. And there's my gorgeous morning view. I've had to do a lot of tree straddling the last few days. Lots of blowdowns. It looks like the mountain just vomited rocks. Alright, had a hike up there to take care of some cat hole business. There haven't been very many places to do that on trail. Usually it's steep on this side and steep on that side, and you're just kind of walking on the edge of a cliff all the time. Are those lakes? Huh. I have made 10 miles before 10 o'clock. It is so nice to be back on this easygoing trail. And this in particular is nice because it's soft pine needles. And a gorgeous pine forest. Some super tall trees. Nice easy road walk. PCT mark. Oh, short-lived road walk. There's the trail now. It's 10:37. I made it to the first water source listed for the day. There were a few other snow melting spots earlier, so I'm gonna cold soak some mashed potatoes for lunch. I was wrong. That's the last water source of the day. So I'll need some for the remainder of the day tonight and tomorrow, so I'm gonna go back and get some. I didn't have to pack out a bunch of water. There's a campsite just off trail that has water in about 10 miles. So that's nice. The water's heavy. More rock vomit. There's some over there too in different places. Ew, rock vomit. I really am enjoying this trail today. It's just easy, smooth going. Not a lot of views, but just good trail. 11:28. Oh, there's Phil way in the distance. It's 11:52. I think I'm gonna sit on that tiny little log there and have some mashed potatoes and protein powder for lunch. My first fire restrictions posting. At least that I've noticed. Not that I cook anything, but that's cool. Is that Big Bear Lake? Just so light, I can't tell if it's a lake or not. And that in there too. I don't know what I'm looking at. It's 1:03 in the afternoon. Nice trail so far. I'm descending into Highway 18 Big Bear access. When I get there, I'll kind of make up a plan for the rest of the day. Turn the corner, and there's some large structure and a flippin' wind turbine. I love wind turbines. If you don't know this about me, I've always wanted one. I'm approaching Highway 18, and there's a container over there with water, which I don't need. And I'm going to a campground with water, so save it for someone else. There was a big stretch, another, I don't know, 15 miles or so without water through here. So it's really nice that people do this. But this one looks like it has something besides water. So let's go see. Oh, protein powder. That's cool. Beer. I'm not a beer drinker. Oh well, somebody will love it. That's cool. Alright. Let's figure out how to get out of here. That's Highway 18. I just crossed. So I think my plan is to walk or hike 2.5 miles to Doble Creek Camp or something like that. I'll get there early, but they have a water spigot, pit toilets, things like that. So I can take a camp shower, maybe do some camp laundry tonight, and then take the Van Dusen Canyon trail tomorrow into Big Bear City, pick up a resupply box there, then take the public bus to Big Bear Lake and get other groceries and stuff. It's gonna be way too early to quit for the day, so I'm glad I have something to do when I get to camp. Another road crossing. That one leads to the dump for town. I should be close to camp. .4 miles to camp. Double Springs Trail Camp. That's where I'm trying to get to. I think the sign is wrong because it's pointing that way. Pretty sure it's the PCT. I think this turnoff is to camp. So tomorrow I'll go that way. And squish through some pine trees. A 1/10 of a mile off trail. It's 2:33 in the afternoon, so I've hiked pretty quickly. Temperature 72 degrees. Sun is pretty intense though. And there's the view of what I'm assuming is Big Bear City. I'll be there tomorrow. That lake is barely a lake. Oh, there's a little bird drinking water on the, he was drinking water that was dripping out of that faucet. I'll at least be nice enough to give you guys a tour of the pit toilet, assuming that's what this is. Oh wow, that's pretty nice. I think I found the water source for the campsite. Let's hope that works. Sure would be nice. Oh man. Okay, that water works. I just had to figure out how to do it and not with one hand while holding a phone. So yeah, camp for the night. I think I was taking that building to take the camp shower. There's no door, but I should hear somebody walk by. I'll do it on the sandy part, not the gravel part. Oh, yeah, 22-mile day. I finished by 3 o'clock. I'll take it. Here's how I filter water. So that's my clean water bottle, one of them. Dirty water bag, filters attached. I'm gonna start filling up some of these bags with clean water. So all of this sort of screws all together because it's the same brand, but it works with other stuff too. Get some more water. I filled it too full for this. Oh, there's a little bee drinking water. I'm gonna let him finish. I'll give him a minute. Hi, little bee. Oh, that was a different little bee. Here's my gross feet. I got a blister and stuff. These are shower shoes. I'm gonna go down to camp and wash my feet separately because they're just gonna get dirty walking down there. That little tiny towel is my drying off towel. And I didn't use a lot of water. Man, it was cold. I smacked my head into a tree. 7:22. Nobody else ever showed up. I'm surprised. I mean, picnic table, pit toilet, and water. I mean, really, what else can you ask for? Whew. It's getting chilly. The wind picked up, so it's kind of cold. There's the tent for the night. Today feels like it's been more of a Nero day. Even though I hiked 22 miles, I got a whole bunch of videos edited. I took that cold shower. Whew. I did get back to the tent and cleaned my feet. I have semi-clean clothes on. Whew. Ooh, okay, never mind. I'm just getting back under my quilt. Good night, everyone.